Welcome back, everyone. Let's play Dune Spice Wars, episode 3 of our mini-series. I can feel it happening, by the way. I'm getting more and more sucked in. Anyways, there's been some fun little comments, just nostalgia for me, remembering all these things about Dune and all that. So, yeah, apparently the Atreides uniforms are green. So, although it's kind of somewhat keenly, I don't know why, I think I remember their flag is blue and yellow. But, that's the way it is. So there's something to be said about having the green color there. Anyway, where were we in this? We have this harvester which just ate the dust. Bit the dust. I'm trying to make a pun with dust and sand and harvesters being swallowed by sandworms, but not quite getting there. We still have one functional, which is going to mean our income is going to be very good, but we put almost all of our spice intake right now not to go to the market, but to go to a stockpile, because the market exchange rate is just terrible right now. So as soon as we have enough stockpiled and the rate changes, we'll just sell a lot of money, and we're doing okay. I mean, besides being negative, I guess that's not quite okay, but fine. Refineries, why? Recruitment office. Must be this recruitment office which is costing us so much. Where is that recruitment office? We have a refinery here. Oh, yeah, we're almost at 2,000 hegemony, so we can start doing some fun stuff there. There's the recruitment office. Yep, does take 14. I think we're off to a pretty good start. Sometimes I actually like to bubble out towards the center a little bit more aggressively and use these territories as fallbacks. It's kind of like the old Civ strategy, or any 4X strategy. You expand aggressively and then you can fall back into territory that is not contested. We didn't really do that, though. And it's probably not that important in this game when territory really does... you can exchange it pretty freely. Just go to war with them. I guess it's the same way in Civ, but no, this game is much more about going to war and all that. Yeah, so there's hegemony. I thought that we had done this. That was weird. It was showing 1400. But this game is apparently in early access. I consider it extremely polished for an early access title. We don't have the money yet, especially with the negative money. Okay, I really don't want to do too much there, but too bad they don't show you. Oh, okay, they do show the tremors. I guess you have to be zoomed in close enough, but now the tremors are gone. Got it. Sandstorm has kind of moved out of our way.
Yes, sir.
What's our ornithopter doing? Yeah, it's surveilling that, and then it's going to go surveil, explore, recon, whatever you want to call it. Oop. Uh-oh. Raiders of the Lost Ark are on their way. Don't really have anybody available. We could use our money to get a second veteran militia here. That's probably going to take more time than it's going to take for them to be raided, but we'll just move our troops over as a defensive measure. See if they get there in time or not. Yeah, I mean, this is probably a good... I would like to get a building. They're very expensive. So by buying that troop would put us below the threshold, but I think there's actually some which are a little bit cheaper. Of course, the last time I was buying stuff, I actually had the wonderful benefit that I was operating with a 50% discount from a Landsrad resolution that I picked up for myself. That was fantastic, but instead we're stuck with minus 30% influence, which is, boy, how did we end up going so badly? Minus 50% Solaria upkeep. Look we lost the last one. I don't plan to lose this one. Development, completion, speed increased. I'm not going to even support or decline anything. I'm just going to put all of we're banking everything on, we're putting it all on Red 31. So that would be really, really nice. And I think that it might even be worth spending a little bit of influence here. Like, what is your influence going to do? If not, help your Solaria upkeep. Now, what's our upkeep? So this would be... Well, I mean, I can't... It's easy. I could probably add all those numbers together, but it's easier just to take 46, which is our positive, and then add 8 to that. So we're looking at 54 negative, and that would be cut down by 27 then. Okay, 27. So this is worth 27 per tick for like 14 days. So this is worth, well, around 400. It's not that much. I think we'll still go for it. We'll probably put in 2 extra with influence. Just use a little bit. But I think 120 is probably going to be enough to win it for us. Since it's not one where it's like about making somebody else go bad. Like, yeah, I know, I get it. We might actually get that veteran militia in time. And honestly, our 2 veteran militia could definitely take this guy. 12.6. These guys are 14 and 4. Yeah. So if he finishes in time, please, it's so close. Oh gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Close but no cigar. Well, anyways, we're getting there. As fast as we can. How are we doing? Are we expected to lose this? I suspect so. But it's probably going to be pretty close. You can see how good veteran militia are. You get them, very effective. Yeah, we're not doing anything with our explorer guy right now, so I'd really like to do that. This just looks so cool. Enemies engaged in combat with this unit suffer a minus 10% power plus 10% damage received. Yeah, that's the Fremen mercenaries. So that's, I guess these are the Fremen mercenaries. We could have just clicked on them. But is that worth it versus intel, which I don't really find myself using all that much. Probably it's my fault. You know what, this one's probably actually pretty good to do now that we know that the siege is probably, I mean, the siege is probably over here. So maybe it's not that big of a deal. Are there any other thing to do? No, we just have 3 in this area. And wait a second, buddy. I thought that you were going to explore that city. Oh, here we go. Let's choose that. We'll take it. And press Control 1. I think we will get there in time to save this unit. I can't, unfortunately, control him, so we really just have to hope that our people can get in there and save the day as quickly as possible. I want them to focus on that unit. Luckily, our gunner is going to start doing his gunny things. I think this could work. Really don't want to lose that unit. Might lose it. Okay, we're moving on. Is he going to attack this guy? Yeah. So it just comes down to whether or not we can get there in time or not. It's going to be very close. Can take one more hit. Oh, he's retreating. Made it. Good. Success. As I always knew we would have success. Alright, trade request. The smugglers want to take plascrete from us. Influence. Suspicious. They want to give us spice, intel, and money. Unfortunately, I think that these are very good things. I'm actually quite interested in making that trade. Not that I really want to give people influence that they can just use to buy stuff in Lanzaret. We do have plenty of authority, which means we probably should be taking new places. Let's accept it, and this is wind strength 3. This is, we probably do want to do this one eventually, so let me just go do it, because we're out of fuel cells. So let's go over here, and then Air King might even contribute to that one. Fantastic job. We have 2 militia here now. I think that militia actually comes back out healed very quickly. Oh no. Where are you? Deploy. It's probably sitting there. Inactive harvester. Yep. We've been just sitting idle with this guy. Stupid us. Okay, this trade request.
Let's get to
32
business.
more seconds. I am so torn. I want to give away my influence. I think what I can do is I can ratchet this up one more. And then I can choose to accept his agreement. Which should also help us. I mean, I guess at some point accepting these, yeah, we're up to relation level 4 with this one. So they should be less incentivized to be, you know, mean to us. Oh god, I can't wait for this to end. One more day, just one more day. Which is when the voting ends, of course, so...
We're focused.
There's that.
Understood.
Yes, sir.
Council vote. Did it happen yet? No. We don't have a new espionage person yet? No. Okay, 155. It's coming up. Alright, we want our soldiers to go first. I guess just let them recover their supply. I don't expect it's going to matter, but we'll do it anyway. So the nice thing is the harvesters, it's not that big of a deal when you lose one. Okay, good. Pause. This is economic development. How are we looking for economic development? Yeah, we can get modular parts or advanced engineering. Yeah, I went to modular parts, which probably means it'd be a good idea for us to just get this one next. It's still in the 6-day range, which means another one of those technology unlocks for it would not, you know, waste any. Like we unfortunately wasted on support structures. But it was only 1 day, right, I think? It was only like 3 days left, and we wasted a 4-day event thing on it. No, yeah, I know exactly what I want to do. I want to do the spying logistics. Is that the one I am researching right now? Yeah. I want to do that, and then I want to do countermeasures next, because that's the next agent recruitment speed. And I want agent recruitment speed. It's the thing I want. Oh, we can see somebody just finished one of their special missions over there. They're also... Oh, wait, that was me. Oh, look at that. So the minor houses kind of randomly vote, but looks like they favored mostly me and actually House Harkonnen a little bit over. Okay, both of these passed, which means that we should be focusing on statecraft and military for the next, well, until the next whatever. But we're now making a lot of money, and we have 1.5, so we could actually get a thing. And I might even have to pause the video here, because this is... God, I know what I wanted to do last time. Oh, wow, we actually need plasticrete. Well, that's fine. We'll get it. Plus 0.5 manpower. Let's go through these, because I need time to think. I've already played this. I mean, I've played this game enough that I've made this decision before. Oh, right, I do want to do this one. I know exactly what I want to do. I want to do this one for sure. But anyways, let's go through them anyway. We have the Research Center, which is going to give us plus 3 knowledge. It's also going to give us plus 30% knowledge. And then it's also going to give us minus 30% for Research Hub upkeep. We have 1 Research Hub, I believe. Yes. And the Research Hub is not... I mean, it's down to 4 right now, but that's because... Well, it should be 8. So basically it'll be 30%. What is that going to be, like, I guess, 6? It'll be a 6 upkeep, so it saves us 2 money per tick. That's not a huge deal, but I mean, if we had a lot of research hubs, maybe it would start to add up. We have the Cohen branch. This applies the Solari upkeep reduction to all allied villages and neighboring regions. Okay. Solari upkeep reduction, which I don't know what that is. Plus 30% bonus comb spice exchange rate. There are some technologies which help us with the exchange rate as well, and those are good to get. Yeah. And then it gives agents assigned to the comb infiltration produce 30% more Solari. I don't think it's that much Solari, isn't it? Just like 1 or 2. Okay, it's 5. It's 5, so it's something. It's a little bit more. Then we have the Harvester Works, plus 5% Harvester gathering rate per economy building in its village. And also minus 50% Harvester respawn time. Also, each crew grants increased defense, which I don't know what that means. And then we have Recycling Vats, which is 5 plus 5 water per building in your main base, which is going to be this base. Plus 50 hegemony for each water-producing village. And plus 25% max supply. Alright, military stuff. Recruitment Center. This is a good one. I know that this is one of the first ones I want to build. Plus 0.5 manpower production per controlled village. So manpower has just not been a big deal for us in this particular game, but it has been something which haunted me in other games. Basically, as soon as we have enough money and we have manpower, we can spam veteran units at like all the different bases, and we're set. We can use our army purely offensively, which is great. I mean, just that's obviously something that you really appreciate, that freedom. It means you don't have to build as many like air bases, because usually you build air bases, which I haven't even shown yet, and those just allow you to transport troops around quicker. Okay, anyway, so that's the manpower. Military units are trained 20% faster. I don't think that's a big deal. Plus 2 training slots. Is that a big deal? Plus 2 training slots. I don't know. I don't think that's a big deal. It's more like you're not even sure if you want to use the slots to train. It's a delicate balance between how much water you have. I mean, these have upkeep, right? So in money, I think in money. Yeah, 3 armies, so it's 3 money per person. That's like everything. Tortuga's min-maxing maybe a little bit too much. Okay, barracks, plus 30% health for military units. Huge. Plus 30% units regen. Very good. Plus 30% experience gains for all your military units. Great. I still think this is not as good as the manpower, but situational. Now I'm starting to look at this in this particular game, where manpower is not a problem for us, and I know the reason why. Because we didn't add crews yet, so that'll take it down very, very quickly. Hey, what do you know? We're down to 5.4, and now suddenly, suddenly this is looking a lot better. This recruitment center is looking very, very, very good. Yeah, so manpower is a limiting thing, and that's what I typically experienced, and now we are once again realizing it's the case, because I just had the oversight. Oh, by the way, are we at? No, we're nowhere near 5,000, so we won't get any benefits from the plus resolution, the Atreides special. So anyways, they're both good, and the last ones, command post, plus 12 command points, plus 20% power to all military units. Military units have 20% less daily supply drain. It's kind of a later game thing. The command points is very hard to, I don't think you're going to run into the situation. I mean, when you go to war, there's that, I guess, but our veteran militia is really going to help us there anyway. And then the enhanced fortifications, my least favorite of all the things you can get. It's just an improvement for this particular base. It just makes it a little bit better. Okay, embassy, plus 2 influence. There's one of these which is something which is very... Yeah, authority. This one's very important too. Administrative halls. But let me go in order. Plus 2 influence production. Well, we've seen that influence can be pretty important. It would have... Okay, nothing would have stopped us from losing that first 30% influence negative. Just got unlucky. But anyways, plus 2 influence. Agents assigned to lands for infiltration produce 2 Solari. And plus 20% influence production per other faction with a relationship above 50. I don't know what 50 means because it's given as a 4. Unless this is supposed to go up to 50, but I think that this is like actually times 10. Relation level 5 seems like it's good. Or maybe it is 50. God, it's a hell of a lot of, yeah. It's a hell of a lot of, I don't know. I'm not the kind of person, even playing as Atreides, who goes the diplomatic route. So it's not an option I've really explored too much. Okay, then we have this one, which is very important, plus 30% authority production. And this is another kind of interesting game where authority production hasn't been that much of a limiting factor for me. But it'd be very easy for us to get, like, this is 48, this one's 46, and then if we get this one over here, it's going to be quite a lot more. Oh my god, we don't even know the city yet. Where are you? Okay, yeah. So keep doing that, and then when you're done, we could use that city. So anyway, I just need any old city then that's far away. Like this one is 83. So you can see that with 83 and then these costing 40, we could only do 2 cities at this point. But I guess it's because I'm already sensitive to the fact authority is a limiting factor, that we've been doing plus authority type things, including getting the Duncan Idaho, who reduces the authority cost for annexing villages. So we're doing a little bit better than maybe normal, but plus 10% hegemony gains is really great, especially because I like the idea of a hegemony victory. And you can actually gain a portion of your hegemony as Solari. Wonderful. I mean, it's just perfect. This is a really good building as well. Council Chamber, plus 3% lands standing gains. I guess it does help since one goes along with the other, but not that important. Plus 30% influence production. Well, I guess that's better if you're like at 8 or more, and we're at 2. So +2 would be a lot better. And then allows spending influence to cancel resolutions applied on your faction, which would have been nice, last period, but yeah, not that big of a deal. 30% influence. We would have been spending influence to create influence. I don't know where the balance would have lied. Sorry, this is taking a long time, but we only have to do this once, right? Intelligence agency. Plus, this is actually kind of the cool thing about this game. I really like the different building choices here. Intelligence agency, agents produce more intel, 200% agent recruitment speed, and then gain 2 additional operation slots. Operation slots, by the way, is not something I use a whole lot, but I should explain that when you do some things, they go into an operation slot. You can see that we're missing 2 right here. So, like poison the reserves or whatever, this applies to a particular location, and I guess as it's underway, it's an operation. I didn't really figure it out. That might not be correct, but I think it is. Okay, let's first regroup. Send these guys out. Go. Arrakeen might even contribute in this one. But it's only 2. I mean, you can see this one down here is 3. It's going to be a little bit more work to take. I'm also considering we just... Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to get off the... Very, very quickly need to get off. It's going to happen, right? Well, this just went very quickly. That's because they're ranged troops. I guess ranged troops are just, unfortunately, going to be mowed down.
Yes, sir.
And we actually did that very inefficiently. I should have had 1 melee go to each ranged troop so that they immediately got both reduced by 50% power. We didn't do that. That's okay. Got some experience. We'll claim it right away. And I'm going to here because we want the... Oh, this is rare elements. What am I doing? I don't even know who I am. Oh no. So this might be the beginning of the... Oh, what's this? Do I miss one? Or did we just claim one earlier? Did we just miss the previous one? Or is it another one? Okay, we have 30 days for it, so... I think it's just a new one that popped in. So they're going to take that from me. Not the biggest deal, so it's kind of awkward when we're trying to discover a town that we definitely know about now. That's obviously Spice. Let's just go over here. I don't know if we get that one for free. Let's do it this way and then go over here. Okay, new village controlled. Let's start off by putting militia in it. And then what do we want to do here? Well, we have this rare elements. Ah, God, it's not the one I wanted, though. I wanted... fuel cells. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, so this allows for the crafts workshop, and that gives what, hegemony or something? Yeah, grants 5 hegemony per day. So we need outpost logistics. Let's see where outpost logistics is. It's next. Great. And this own villages authority penalty to annex new village is reduced by 30%. I mean, since we're owning more villages, this makes sense to do. I think we will queue that up next. And then we can get the crafts workshop. I mean, what the heck did we get this region for? Let me explain what I was trying to do. Turns out that it doesn't look like we have any... It's crazy that there's none. Oh, here it is. I just conquered the wrong one. Okay, we'll go march our way over to Tavalon and get that one. I want this, because it gives us extra fuel cells from a fuel cell factory. So, definitely did want that. That was just a mistake. Anyways, we'll get the militia, and this has a wind of 4. Not great. Probably not the ideal. I want to get something here, though. Now, Plascrete Factory is just free to get. Because, yeah, it has an upkeep of 2, but it gives you 40. I mean, it gives you 30. It just costs Plascrete to build, and then eventually it pays it for itself. A maintenance center. Well, we don't own the surrounding areas, and this is deep desert, so we will never own that. For us, the best place for a maintenance center would be Arrakeen itself, sadly. Probably this one. This will get 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. This one will get 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We don't have a great option. The only ones that we have are going to get 3. We could probably do it like this. Put 1 here, which will give 1, 2, 3. And then 1 This one. Get those 3. And then we can do this one, which will get 1, 2, and then 3. Assuming that we do eventually get that. And I think I will contest that. It might be something useful for us to do. Anyways, we're going to very quickly get 200 hegemony for this because we're going to take over 2 cities like right away. So new village control, that's fine. Oh, and I need, you know, what am I doing? Okay, so we get 2% knowledge global production is increased by 2% per infiltration level. I think I'm going to have to put this into the spacing guild because I do want infiltration level to go up. And it'll go up to 2. So basically if you put this, if you stack this Sook Doctor with another person, then it'll be level 2. So you can see level 0. If she goes anywhere, it'll be just 2%. But if she goes somewhere with somebody else, then it'll be 4%. So I'm going to do that, and I would like this, but I probably think that this is better anyway. The extra manpower, which is one of the limiting factors for us. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, unpause, heal up. Just bring them back for their healing since we pretty much already have a veteran militia there. This healing process won't take long, and this is only a 2 anyway. What is it? They're 2 range. So let's do this one properly this time. And by properly, I mean... Oh. Earn their trust. I forgot to do this. We've been sitting on this for too long. Yeah, the one that disappeared over here was me doing it. Of course, I like very foolishly didn't think about it. Yeah, let's just choose this. It's fine. Where's our ornithopter? Because we want to keep them away from these storms. Which way is it going? Probably don't want to fight in the middle of a storm either. Just need to figure out which way it's going, though. Alright, well, we're all healed. I'm just going to go for it. I think we can take it out before the storm hits. Anyway, it's kind of a bold decision. Looks like we... Oh, yeah, it definitely is going this way. Whoops.
Yes, sir.
Just wait it out. I don't think it'll kill us.
We are on the move.
We'll go into the city. In theory, we're pretending we're going into the city. We're actually not, but...
Ready.
It is going to protect Tablon for the moment. Do we have the note? Yeah, so 2 more days and then we know what the new voting stuff is. Yeah, it says, make sure your units don't get caught or they will be damaged or destroyed.
Ready.
Let's find out how much damage we're going to take here.
Awaiting command. Awaiting command.
Sandstorm! Minus 200% health if they went away from villages. Yeah,
On
we're
duty.
not away from a village though, so I guess we're going to be fine. Oh, it is time to get the buildings. Like, why did I not get the building? Why did I not get the building? Well, I don't have the money, but I will have the money very, very shortly. I'm going to get the research center. And now it comes down to the point where I need to decide what I'm going to do. Well, I'm not going to do this one, so I am going to put... I guess the question is whether or not I want the immediate economic development completion speed bonus, which won't have an immediate impact on us. Or if I want to try to put 2... See, there's not a second... Is there a second thing I'm going to get? No, I think it's going to be a while before I get more economy things, in which case I should choose just to do an economy thing in the 0 out of 1 districts so that I get it faster, and I also get economic development completion speed is... Oh! Interesting. It'll be a double whammy? 20%? Or... I'm not... Okay, complete a district with 1 economy buildings to gain stuff. Does that mean that you don't get this bonus? Okay, I'm not sure. We're gonna have to find out. I'm not sure if you get the 2 tier if you complete the 3 tier one, but I thought you did.
Awaiting orders.
We're moving.
Alright, let's go. And I'll be more careful to manage the... Oh yeah, I want this one. I'll be more careful to manage the troop deployment here.
On duty.
Okay, so you go here. You go here.
Awaiting orders.
And you probably need to get off the...
Taking position. On the offensive.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, point of interest investigated. Let's resolve this. Okay, do they count as... What do they count as? They're temporary. I did not realize that they are temporary. How long do we have you for? 10 days.
Yes.
Well, we're going to try to conquer this place
Your
next.
service, sir.
Well, I mean, might as well bring them into the fight. Not that it matters. This is going to be over very quickly. Oh, I have that. Right. Let's do this one. What are you doing right now? Yeah, you're doing something. That's good. He's on auto recon. I probably don't really need to care about him much. I got almost all the stuff I want to get.
We are ready.
Yeah, they're not going to get there in time. Sandworm. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please, 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 please. We made it. Woohoo! Okay, ongoing siege, communication request.
Let's get to business.
Sure, more spice than I do, but there's more to spice business than harvesting. Who conditions transport, smuggles, and sells it to much more? Is much more. Yeah, all right, buddy. You're just taunting me. I don't really care about that. I don't have time for that. All right, so we still have 11 days of this nice benefit. Elected faction suffers a spice exchange rate. All faction infiltration rates reduced by 2. I don't really care about that. An elected faction gains 3 Landsguard units. So Landsgrad guards, are those supposed to be the Sardakai? Why are they called Landsrad guards? They look like they're trying to be the... No, yeah, I think they're trying to imply the Sardakai. Because main base, they will last for the duration of the resolution. I mean, I already have some temporary troops. That might be... If we're going to go to war with the Harkonnen, which... We're 0 with them, we're 4 with them, we're 0 with them. I'm thinking about it.
We're listening.
Oh, we need... Oh my gosh, we need water. Well, let's do it. Wait, do we need to do it here? Because that will remove our benefit. We'd rather have the benefit go to... Oh my gosh, our stockpile is enormous. It's gonna change in 8 more days. I think it's worth it because then we can go basically full money income, and we already have a nice positive income. So yeah, so let's take away from the spice then. Oops. There we go. Wind traps. So we'll be able to conquer this as soon as our stupid wind trap is built. Maintenance centers I probably should build a little more often though, because they do have no upkeep. So they're just going to be a benefit. It's like this one, and once I do that I might as well, get 100 and do a maintenance slot, which is what I'm planning to do. As soon as I take this one, I'll also do a maintenance slot there. Just waiting on the second one to gain 200 hegemony. Like, come on, water. Okay, construction is possible because we have the 50. Okay, so the question is, well, I don't think it's really a question. I guess I'm just going to do this anyway. And I'll do it down here for no reason. There it is. This also has an upkeep and everything, so we're going to have to brace ourselves for a -10 and -15 Plascrete. I think that they did just a raid over here. The Harkonnens have special options. Yeah, village cannot be attacked, cannot be targeted by an attack, cannot construct new buildings, -50% local production. But that luckily only lasts for a few days, and then we can go back. Okay, inactive harvester, deploy. Really glad we didn't lose him because it's basically 50. I don't really care about the harvester downtime. I care about the 50 manpower. It's bad. Where do I want another militia? I can do that. Oh, I don't have the money for it now. Just waiting on you. Kind of convenient timing. Okay, so this is military. Well, it can only go into one I like. I mean, that won't be wasted. It went into military threat. Wow, that's actually pretty good. 1% of your unit's total power is produced as influence. Air command, again, I don't really use the airfields. I prefer the militia. You don't have to react. Well, you do have to react. I mean, if it's a real opponent like the Harkonnen, we would have to react. My goodness, it's already 36 minutes. I can't believe these videos are just flying by. Okay, we got the water. Got the water. Conquer. How many days left? 5 days? I mean, we gotta use these guys for something. Should we go take... I guess we gotta take a place that it actually makes sense to take, since... You know, it doesn't make any sense to take somewhere that we can't take. We do have the authority to take this. We're about to get this, which... No, that's... I want the outpost logistics, which will help with the annexation fee, but that's okay. I could, again, just get a plascrete thing anywhere. So right now, you're not producing anything. Yeah, let's just get a plascrete factory, since you will produce actually quite a lot in the meantime. Actually, I want to do it on this side, or closer to this side, because it'll be defended a little bit better. Okay, now we can unpause. There's a council vote going on. Okay. Minus spice change. I actually am not sure. I think I might actually want to choose this. Well, should we just grind out one particular person at a time? Like, who's the best off right now? We can maybe gather some information about that here. The smugglers are doing really well. I think that we want to choose to go after them. And they do have, like, I think they get stronger as the game goes on, more so than at least the Atreides do. Okay, you're complete. We really do need to get more money. Anyways, you guys can run on over here. And we need to call this video to a close, but let me close that. Voting will end in 6 days, so we have a little bit of time to choose what we want to do here. Maybe we do want to go with Lands Red support. I just don't care about voting against this, because I'm okay with the infiltration reduction. It's going to be a 4% decrease to our knowledge. Well, that's really not going to matter. You can see it's plus 0.1 right now. Just doesn't matter, it's noise. So yeah, I guess out of the three things that we want the first and the third, and we want the first one not to be us much more than we want the third one to be ours. Okay, but anyways, I'll leave it here for now. So we'll see you back for the next episode. Mini-series, well, I don't know. It might turn into something a little bit longer. We'll see. Until the next one, thanks for watching, stay safe, and take care.